getting a little choked up thinking about it. Back in those days, it was kind of a free-for-all. It was pretty much the height of a great era of rock and roll music, and the activities and things you become involved in around that situation really put you in a dangerous place. And I dropped out of college and got sidetracked for a little while. I ended up in a dangerous place, my choice, and I contracted hepatitis at that time, unbeknownst to me. I really didn't want to move for about 2 days. So it was the most excruciating thing I'd ever felt. And they found a tumor in my liver, and he said, well, this is why. He said, you're going immediately to Tampa General. And I said, all the way to Tampa, really? And he said, that's where you need to go. So it was a shocking awakening. The fact that 3 people a day in this country die waiting for a liver transplant is devastating. And that was always in the back of my mind, but I never let it get in front of me at all. You know, I knew that I was in the right line, and my prayer was just that somebody who needs it more than I get it today. You know, my turn may come. So the waiting, like Tom Petty says, the waiting is the hardest part. You know, the diagnosis is tough, but waiting for a cure is the hardest, I think. It's a struggle when you have the disease, and daily living becomes a struggle. It is just totally 100%, 180 degrees opposite of where it was. And it's a wonderful thing. And I'm so appreciative of that. It's the hardest letter you'll ever have to write. But you have to do it. They deserve it. I pray that I can give some comfort to a mother who lost her son, that I'm worthy enough to carry him with me forever. Once I searched through a lot of her posts, I found out that who her mother was, and I looked at her Facebook page, and there was the first letter that I sent. So it was a glorious thing for me, and within 2 weeks after we found each other, she and her husband drove up from Fort Myers to meet my wife and I. She said, he donated 5 organs to people, and you're the only one who has written us. When you lose a loved one and you find that that loved one has saved somebody, we're kind of like extended family now. This is a picture of my donor as a teenager. His name is Remington. He's the first one I talk to every day and say a prayer for every day. So it's daily for me. And I'll probably never lose that. Don't want to lose that. If you're fortunate enough to have good health all your life, you would never appreciate it. But when these things happen to so many families as they do, it's a wonderful thing to know that others have said, I want to save somebody when I don't need this anymore. Please. I want everyone to know how important it is that they sign up to be a hero.